In a hidden corner of the kingdom, there existed a tale lesser-known one that unraveled the bond between a young girl named Cinderella and her enchanting fairy godmother, who had watched over her from afar, waiting for the perfect moment to step in. Cinderella spent her days lost in dreams of grandeur, while her fairy godmother hovered invisibly, pondering the hardships Cinderella faced, wishing she could be more than just a distant guardian. When the invitation to the royal ball arrived, Cinderella's heart raced with excitement. Yet her fairy godmother sensed the yearning within her, knowing this was the moment she had been waiting for to help her beloved charge. As the clock struck 8, Cinderella appeared in a breathtaking gown, radiant and confident, while her fairy godmother watched from afar, her heart swelling with pride at the transformation before her. In that enchanted moment, Cinderella twirled across the ballroom floor with the prince, their connection blossoming under the moonlit sky, while her fairy godmother couldn't help but wonder how long this dream could last. But as the clock chimed midnight, dread filled Cinderella's heart. The magic began to unravel, and she knew that soon she would lose everything her fairy godmother had given her. In a panic, Cinderella bolted from the ball, leaving behind one glass slipper, while her fairy godmother, in the frenzy of the moment, accidentally misfired her wand, sending magical sparks scattering in all directions. The once elegant ballroom erupted into surprise as magical sparks flew, while Cinderella glanced back, her heart aching for what she might lose, fixated on the slipper now resting on the stairs. With a heavy heart, Cinderella took one last glance at the ball. But her fairy godmother, realizing the chaos she had caused, rushed forward, determined to reclaim the magic that had faltered. With a fervent wave of her wand, the fairy godmother summoned a powerful surge of magic, ready to not only restore Cinderella's beauty, but also to set everything right once again. As the sparkling light surrounded Cinderella, her gown reformed, and the guests looked on in amazement, their disbelief giving way to admiration for the spectacle before them. With grace and confidence restored, Cinderella stood proudly before the crowd, her heart swelling with happiness as she felt the magic of her fairy godmother embracing her once more. As the prince stepped forward, spellbound by Cinderella's radiant presence, she extended her hand, knowing that their fateful connection would not only change their lives, but also the kingdom forever. With joy erupting around them, Cinderella and the prince began to dance, their hearts intertwined in a melody of love, celebrating the magical twist that had brought them together. As the fairy godmother beamed with pride, the ballroom transformed into a celebration of love, where laughter and joy resonated, uniting everyone in the enchantment of the moment. In a serene moment, Cinderella and the prince leaned close, whispering promises